Hi everybody, it's the Goofy Newfie here. I'm gonna do a how-to today. See, my stepsister gave my son Cody Bear from vtech. It's one of those smart smart cub, Cody. There's Cody and there's Cora. Well, this is the Cody one. It's the one that my son got. To be honest, it's a piece of crap. It's got some shoddy construction, and I don't blame vtech because there's nothing they can do about it. It's the employees of vtech that are actually building these things that are building the shoddy construction. See, I do a lot of labor work and stuff like that, and I know if the people you got working for you aren't happy with their job and they don't want to do what they're doing, they're going to do a shitty job of it. It doesn't matter what your quality control is. Like, the place for this thing is getting manufactured probably sucks anyway. I don't know. The construction's horrible. Like, let's just take a look and see what works here. On and off button in his ear. Never worked since the day we got it. I haven't fixed that because it's too tough to get at. It's up in the ear and it's all stitched together. I left that one alone. Let's see here. I fixed that one once already. I fixed everything in this thing except for the ear. Once already.
This is my hand.
Two hands
Give me
work.
a high five. Heart.
Heart works. Tummy don't work again. Okay, let's check his
Can you
paws.
find my hand?
This is the paw. Nope. Nothing. Look at this one.
Can you find my foot?
I'm pressing your foot, but nope. So 2 feet in the tummy. Okay. We're going to do a how-to on how to fix this bugger. And if you can't fix it, toss it in the garbage because it's a piece of crap. The kid loves it when it works, but it's so fragile. For a kid, he's 2 years old right now. He got it when he was a couple of months old. And before he was a year old, he already had the wires pulled from all of the pads. That's the issue with it. The wires get pulled from the pads because they're such cheap construction, and the soldering is horrible. And it doesn't take much to pull the cables right out of the place they're in. There's only 2 wires in each one. They're all color-coded. It's super easy to fix. I'll do a little video here and show you how to do it. I got some other things to do at the moment, but I'll be back and we'll do this video for you. Okay? Well, subscribe, give me the thumbs up. Check this video out if you got a Cody or a Cora. Okay, let's get ready to start this open up of Cody so we can show you guys how to fix this little bugger. Well, my guy, his feet don't work and his belly don't work, so I'm gonna get this shit going so you can see how this piece of crap and its shoddy construction gets fixed. Okay, you gotta pull this out first. It's your power pack with your on off and your hookups and all this other crap, eh? Take that apart. You don't even really need to pull the batteries out, I guess. It's not really much use. Use the screwdriver here and get this strap off so you can get in here. Oh, look at that. 2 wires, not attached to nothing. These are probably the belly ones, guaranteed. Well, where's... Okay, let's see. The musical foot has green ones, and the little purple foot has the blue ones. Okay, yellow. These head, arms, face. Let's find his belly one. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay, that's what we have here. The belly has gray and white. There are 2 gray wires right here. One of them is not attached. Okay, so let's get the one that's unattached out of there. Get this. You really got to pull because these things are actually freaking attached real well. You got to break stitching, and you're real good if you got a pair of scissors. As you can see, the stitching that they use to hold the pieces in. You have to cut it to get them out. It's just how it is. There you go. You can see the one that's remaining. They don't like... There should be something on here. I'll bring it up a little closer to you guys so you can see. As you can see, these are the buttons. That's it. That's all they are. Just this. And the shitty part of the construction is there's nothing to hold the wires in place. All that holds them is just soldering. That's it. So when your kid rolls around on it, hugs it too hard, plays, pulls on it, whatever, he pulls the soldering apart and then the button don't work no more. So you got to pull it apart, find all the wiring for that specific button, and open the button up with these little tabs here. You pop these open with your screwdriver and you pull it apart. You take your wires, push your wires through here first, and solder it back together. I'm going to stop this video right quick. I'll pull this thing apart and I'll do the little repair and solder so you can see, so you're not watching too much garbage on the video. Okay, I got this disc pulled apart here now. No wires on it. I'm going to grab a tool here and I'm going to open her up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Where's my screwdrivers? There we go. Look at this one here. You really only need to pop 2 of them and it gets the button out. And that's what's inside. Just that little black thing. That's it. As you can see, there's nothing there for holding the wires. Just soldered there, and that's all. That's it. That's it, that's all. Nothing else holding this thing in place. These are not even really held in. You just pop this bugger right out. And you gotta be real, you gotta be careful when you're putting these together. You gotta make sure you get your wires in here first before you solder them onto here. I did it the first time I did it, and I soldered them onto here, and then I was like, oh no, how am I gonna get them on? I had to pull the whole thing back apart again. But you gotta use a soldering machine with some soldering wire. You pull your wires through, solder them on, put it back together, and put it back in. I'm gonna get my soldering gun is getting heated up here. I'll show you how this is done here in a few seconds. Okay, well, I got my wires pushed up through here. Let's get this bugger up a bit higher so you can get a better view. That's as high as this bloody old chair is gonna go, I guess. Yeah. But anyway, I got my wires pulled up through. The Cody Bear is still turned on. So I like to know to make sure that I got my wires are being connected properly. Okay, now it's going to sit this way. You make sure you get it sitting proper. These wires, I guess I can, because I got it the way it's sitting here. Let's see. Attach the wires. Come on! There. On there. Okay. make sure these are touching. Okay, not the right wires. So, I'll do a flipperoo here real quick, just to make sure that this button is not toast.
This is my tummy.
Okay, that works. So I had my wires crossed. Okay, so I'll lay that down just like so. So it's still in the same direction it was in the first time. My wires, so my wires stay. Then cross my wires. So I'm making sure they stay the way they're supposed to be. Push those suckers up inside. Okay. There. Now the fun begins. The soldering. Okay. Push that one aside. You just got to make sure you remember which one it goes in. I got the proper hole for it. Just got to make sure my soldering gun's hot enough. Soldering iron. Oh, and it feels hot enough. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Let's get this ready. Ah, this is the tough part. I don't have proper there, one wire in. Okay, let's go with the other wire now. Keep a little bit of tension on the wire. Melt that, push, there, and let her harden.
This is my tummy.
Just like that. That's how you fix a broken switch on the Cody Bear.
Can you find my tummy?
Then slide it right
Can you
back,
find my heart?
fit him back where he's supposed to be. Take your top, put your button back together.
This is my tummy.
There, tummy button fixed. And it's the same thing with his legs. It's a little bit harder to get the string cut from the legs and the arms, but it can be done. I actually just pulled and pulled with my fingers until it tore. That's all I did, and it worked.
Song with me?
But it's obvious I gotta do it again because they broke from my kids' roughness. But this is how it's fixed. If you got issues with your Cody where a button doesn't work, that's what's wrong. The wiring has been pulled, and as you can see, like, they don't even really glue it. It's crap.
This is my tummy.
But I'm going to continue fixing this one, but now you got the gist of how to fix your Cody or Cora Bear if they're broken and the buttons don't work anymore. VTech needs to take more care to make sure their stuff can take the beating from a child. Okay? Thank you for watching. Subscribe, hit the thumbs up. There's a lot of funny stuff on this channel. This is my first how-to. I might get a few more in here, but I got my doubts. I'm trying to keep it funny. Okay? Thank you for viewing. Now, for those of you who would rather just say, the hell with it and not even bother repairing poor little Cody or Cora, well, you can just open the back of it up, use your screwdriver or whatever, pull that piece of plastic off, pull out the battery pack, rip out all the wiring, and just sew up the hole in the back of it and use it as a regular teddy bear for your kid. Or you can just toss the bloody thing in the garbage. It's a piece of crap anyway. Once it gets dirty, you can't even clean it because of the electronics. And it's a kid's bear. Kid's gonna get it dirty. So, yeah. I enjoyed making this video. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you very much. It already seems like it's paying off being stuck in front of this camera a few more times. I'm getting a little bit better at it. It's something to get used to. And it's fun. Hey, well, thanks for your views and any comments. There's an address on there for fan mail. If you have any, send it. It's greatly appreciated. I'll give you a shout out. Any mail I get. Okay, well, this video is done. Thanks. Goodbye.